Thank you so much for joining us today, the weekend edition of City Stand. I will say you're welcome on the program, all the viewers all over the world. Yeah, all over the world, I mean. All the viewers, esteemed viewers on the platform. We say thank you for your support, your daily support on this platform. All right, today's edition of this program, the weekend edition, we have the Punch newspaper right here with us. And what's the Punch saying this morning? Aside what the Punch is saying, we have news uh, from the United States of America. That's Donald Trump, the president, trying to place a sanction on the Nigerian government over the killings of Christians in the country. There are reactions to this, and we shall be discussing it this morning. Good morning to my respondents as well. Good morning. Oyezi,
Good morning.
you're welcome.
Good morning.
How
Thank
you
you.
doing, sir?
This Saturday, and thank you for being part of this program. Thank you for joining us this beautiful morning. God bless you all.
All right, thank you for joining us this morning. Oyezi, also to Oluwawan of Obalan, good morning to you.
Good morning. You are blessed, all of you worldwide. You are blessed.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Vincent. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. I'm doing great. Good morning, our esteemed viewers and listeners worldwide. Good morning, our Muslim brothers that are observing their Ramadan fast. I greet you all.
All right, to Kunle and Mr. Femi behind. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning. It's a new weekend, Saturday. Well, yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday.
Okay.
Weekend is going. Thank you for always being there for us, and may God continue to be with you. I'm very grateful.
All right,
Yeah.
Kunle.
Good morning, viewers. Good morning. God bless all of you. And for the ones that are fasting, I felicitate with you. And for the ones that are doing the Christian fasting now too, I facilitate with them. Good morning.
All right, thank you so much. All right, another day at the stand, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, broadcasting live. Michael Adekule, the anchor of the program. Welcome you all once again. Please make sure you comment your opinion in the comment section. Very, very important to do that so that we can read out your views concerning what we're discussing today. Yeah. The Punch newspaper. What do we have? How you doing, sir? It's been a while. The Punch. Let me quickly take it from Dangote 26, page 26 here. What's page 26 saying? Gladys, I can see you. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the program. Dangote refinery gets fresh crude cargoes from NNPCL. Dangote refinery gets fresh crude cargoes from NNPCL. You can see it right on the front page of the Saturday Punch newspaper. Quickly to another one, Fubara in limbo as lawmakers suspend sitting indefinitely. It simply means these guys are working towards the impeaching the governor of the state. Oh yes, am I right? That's what is going on. Fubara in limbo as lawmakers suspend sitting indefinitely. How will the governor of this state, I'm talking about Siminalayi Fubara, implement the court order? The court has given its order, is ruling that is to represent the budget, but here we have it. The lawmakers suspending sitting indefinitely. Okay, are these guys not disobeying the court orders too? Which I'll be looking at it this morning. It's a pity. It's a pity Siminalayi Fubara is passing through this at this point in time. Quickly, boldly written on the front page of the Punch, page 4. What do we have? What is ex-ministers lead APC defection train to SDP? That's the Social Democratic Party. Defection galore in the country. What is ex-ministers lead APC defection train to SDP? Some said, Michael, don't be surprised that Buhari has hands in all this defection that is going on, especially with El-Rufai. Don't forget that Buhari prayed for El-Rufai when he was leaving the ruling All Progressives Congress for the Social Democratic Party. A very good morning to you, Enoma Osadiye. Where have you been, Enoma, Mrs. Enoma Osadiye? You're welcome on the program. She's watching us from Germany. Thank you so much for watching us. How is your husband, Mr. Ben or Sadiaye? All right, 10 former senior ministers said to move with loyalists. CPC bloc may exit APC campaign against Tinubu. CPC bloc may exit APC campaign against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wow, is the president going to survive this? We shall see. To the next one on entertainment. But before going to that, let's quickly look at a story here. Lagos demolished school turns plank dump as government foot drags on reconstruction. Now to entertainment. I don't trust words of a honey man. Who is saying this? Queenet Agbo. I don't trust words of a honey man, says Queenet Agbo. What did you say? Ah, it is what it is. Okay, to another one, entertainment, page 5. On Mubad, how Mubad died after I treated him. Nurse opens up in court. They are still dragging this issue. This issue is still ongoing in the country. And the latest in town, Ashake, our hip hop star, page 17. Father has collected money from me several times, says Ashake after viral video. My father has collected several money from me, says Ashake after viral video. How I became an American judge. Nigerian born woman Abayomi Ayoba. Oh, sorry, Ajayoba. Sorry. How I became an American judge. Nigerian born woman Abayomi Ajayoba. Well, husband beat my daughter to death after I stopped a divorce. Husband beat my daughter to death after I stopped a divorce, says Bauchi father. We'll go beyond this morning on our reviews on the papers. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more analysis. Oh, yes, a good morning to you once again. You can join the program. Thank you so much for coming this morning. Your contributions are needed in the comment section as regards what we are discussing this morning. The killings of Christians is what's on board now, and which Donald Trump, the president of America, has threatened sanctions. Is it true that most of the attacks by terrorists in Nigeria are targeted at the Christians? Is it true?
I can say it is true that most of the attacks we have been seeing since the inception, where the Boko Haram made their issue or their case very clearly on what they intend to do, to carry out, to Islamize northern Nigeria and to practice Sharia. And we have seen some of the legacies, they are trademark in some other countries, and you can easily attribute some of the things they do, based on the kind of attack they carry out in a particular area or in one flashpoint or the other. If you look at what is happening around the world now, what is actually the aim of a terrorist attack on Christian stronghold? If you look at what is happening in Syria today, I think it was this Syria issue that actually prompted, a U.S. interest to start looking at, how the complaints, the repetitions that were coming in from the agencies around the world. They now discovered that, the Christians in Syria are already under attack. But Syria is predominantly Muslims, and the way you can see the way they do their things. If you go to some of these, Islamic states, the way they do their things is different. They do the thing they do there based on their own Islamic rules and law. But that is the problem. But in Nigeria, it has been discovered that over 62,000 or more than that, 4,000 churches has gone down compared to number of mosques that have also faced similar attack in Nigeria. So you can, if you take a proper rundown on it, you discover that the target of the killing of Christians is actually on the high side. Before the U.S. government can come up with that report, that's what I'm telling. I've been saying it, that it looks as if the world is not seeing what is happening in Nigeria. They are seeing it, they are documenting it. The day they will open up, a lot of people will be surprised. How managed? How did they arrive at this point? But you forgot that for the past, years now, more than a decade, Christians has been targeted, killed. Then, if they are not targeted, what are they doing in southern Nigeria, where it is being believed to be predominantly, Christians? And let me share with you too, that the Nigerian Biafran War was fought by Nigerian Muslims and Biafran Christians. That was the main thing that took place during that 1967. So, and the thing is still, ongoing to this one. But they're not looking at the genocide and the pogrom that was carried out in 1953 here in Nigeria. What they are looking at, since 1999 till date, or before 1999 till date, that the number of Christians killed, Nigeria is already topping the list around the world. You remember when Banjo, the Banji, Professor Banji of the Yoruba Nation agitation, yes, made it very clearly that that Yorubas they have killed close to 50,000 Yorubas in less than 2 years or 3 years or thereabout. Most of the things that is happening, we might not be able to see them. It's not everything that is being reported in the media. So, at this point, I wish that that's why when I look at some of the things that's happening in United Nations, I felt that United Nations, who are supposed to be a conflict resolution organization, has not been doing what they are supposed to do. In fact, I see them as pro-Islam. Because if they are not, look at what is happening. If not that Israel stood up and said, if it means everybody dying at once, imagine what would have happened in Israel. What is their interest on October 7th attack, where Hamas wake up one morning and decided to kill over 3,000 Israelis without any provocation? Okay, tell me, here in Nigeria, where Northern Christians and Biafran Christians are being targeted in Nigeria, what is their offense? Have you seen any Christian carry gun or carry arms or carry anything against any religion whatsoever? I've not seen.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has refuted the claims, describing it as misleading. It simply means that the killings or the attacks are not targeted at Christians.
Anybody, see, they can come out to defend whatever because it's a government that are trying to shy away from government failure. Are not able to protect life and property to an extent. Look at the way people were killed in Ebonyi State. They were in the church. What is the offense? The offense is just that they went to church. They entered and killed everybody.
Are you talking as a Christian?
No, brother. I'm explaining. I'm talking about how Nigeria got to become the top the list of country where Christians are being kidnapped and killed and massacred. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, Muslims are being killed in Nigeria.
Bro, what is the significance? What is the ratio? What is it? What yardstick are you using to measure the ratio compared to? And I can tell you.
Check out the killings.
I can tell you, bros. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. If you go to those areas now, you'll find out yourselves that most of the things that is happening there are targeted at Christian minorities in those areas. And not only that, look at the ethnicity. Look at what happened during Ramadan. They shot the whole schools in the north. What are you projecting? What are you actually projecting? Why do you want people to understand this? So you see it very clearly. The one that happened in Ondo, in Catholic Church, is it in Ondo? Who are the people? Why, right, you don't understand what they are saying. That is why we are saying that, and look at what I think that man is an archbishop from London, either from London or Rome. He made it very clearly that the whole world should stand up against radicalism in Europe before Africa will collapse. That's the way he put it. You check out Africa they don't have that sophistication to combat this kind of conquest agenda, talk less of Europe. So if they're able to finish up Europe, then Africa will just definitely be a walkover for them. And if you look at the way things are going, it looks like Nigerian government themselves are not trying to curb these things to an extent that Boko Haram has been in this for over
years.
for years, and it has. Bro, can such a thing? Okay, look at the kind of money, the kind of budget, billions upon billions. They buy private jets, fighter jets, they import Tokado, Abitoburado. They don't know what they buy. Everything they buy, more than 1,000. Still, Boko Haram are still there.
Still persist
Killing
still persist.
Ongoing, unchecked. Some of them, I think, to an extent. So, if US is going to impose, sanction on Nigeria, but it is a way to handle this kind of issue, because I'm seeing it from that angle. It might lead to separation of Nigeria.
We are still coming.
Bros, I'm still saying. I will say it. I will continue to say it. Because it looks as if it has become something that has become a trademark. It has become something the Nigerian system, the Nigerian government, the Nigerian politicians are using to advance a certain agenda or political interests. And that's why a lot of people are saying, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, restructure Nigeria. Let us go into regionalism.
It seems now that the American government has interfered into the matter.
But we have been saying it now. We have been saying it. No, of course, I said it very clearly. The war was between Nigerian Muslims and Biafran Christians. If you want to look at it from that angle, as simple as that. There's no how you go to war without having religious sentiment in it, ethnic sentiment in it, tribe sentiment in it, and power struggle. All these things are factors that play up.
All right, please, viewers, let us know your view concerning what we are discussing this morning. Is the killings, really targeted, or the attack really targeted at Christians in Nigeria? You want to hear, I want to see or read your own views concerning what we are discussing. Yes, now that the US has interfered, what do you think will be the implication on the nation?
No, I think they should be able to put Nigerian government and the security and the military on their toes to see how, if they can at least shift body, if they can make small move, if they can see serious, if they can see serious move to curb this menace, and get reactivate their intelligence unit. Look at ways how to make sure that this don't become a serious. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, do you know how many Reverend fathers that have been killed? Reverend fathers in the north has been killed. Do you know how many churches has been attacked? Reverend sisters kidnapped. Even in the east, Reverend fathers have still been kidnapped by these people. And when they finally paid their ransom and come out, they will tell you the story of people who were involved. Now the same people too, and they're saying they're coming to the south.
Chinedu, before blaming the government, what is the Christian Association of Nigeria doing as regards the killings? Adijo, hello there, you're welcome on the program.
Good morning. Yes, let me tell you, what.
What's the role of the Christian Association?
What they need to do
at this point in time.
Bros, this is not a Catholic era. If it was a Catholic era, when you talk about, the ancient days, where the Catholic has militants, well armed. I can give you an instances in the Bible. When they say Peter, the zealots, the people they call the zealots in ancient Israel. They are fighters. But at that time, it's no longer a norm. Christians are not. Christian faith is all about attack or killing or whatever. But the only thing they can do is to find a way to bring it to global limelight, so that those in authority or those who are responsible to look into that issue should be able to do that. There has been series of outcry, to an extent. You see some of the Reverend fathers from Plateau and the rest of them, and addressing press conference on the kidnapping and killing of Reverend fathers in the north and on some part of the south too. So you do not expect them to carry on gun or to tell the police or to do some. The one is to, it's not their duty.
To buttress your point,
It's not their duty to defend or whatever, unless they are saying that Christians should now carry arms. We'll look at it from that angle.
Supporting your position on this matter as to whether the Christian Association of Nigeria have the right to do this or that. Now, Hassan Kudu has said something here. They don't have a role. They are only organized to dish out information from government to their member and from governments to their members.
I can tell you some countries too, some parts of African countries, you see Reverend Fathers, when they are climbing the altar to go and, preach the word of God, the gospel, they carry gun on their back. You know what it means? We have seen a couple of videos like that trending online.
Don't you see some sort of discrimination on the side of the American government? Why not talk about Nigeria in generality, the generality of the whole country?
Bros, I think the whole thing.
Instead of
the whole.
What about the Muslims?
Bros, let me tell you who is killing them. Sure, you know because you don't carry goalkeepers before. No, they ask you now.
I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you. Sure, you don't carry goalkeepers. Bros, who are the people? If insecurity is everywhere, there are people who are behind it. Who are the people behind insecurity in Nigeria? Who are the people attacking churches, attacking places of worship, killing people, subjecting women to unnecessary suffering? Who are the people? Are you not seeing it? They are armed men. You see them, they are armed men, and they tell you who they are. When they say that this swap is in Southwest here, who are they? Are they Christians? What are you talking about? What is happening in Israel? Hamas, who are they? What is happening in Syria? Who are they? What's happening? Go to Afghanistan. They are flogging. But this is what I'm saying is that, now it has become very clear to the world. I believe the American government should look at it from the perspective that, let the North go and practice their own religion and simply divide the country. As simple as that. Because there is no way you expect a Christian to carry gun. A Christian cannot carry gun. I've not seen. You should understand it very clearly. But what we are seeing in the North is different, and the politicians are backing it. Even though we have minorities in Christian minorities in the North, look at the way they are dying. Look at the way Reverend Fathers are being kidnapped.
Nigeria Bello is saying that enough is enough for all this persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Enough of all this persecution.
All of them in the North, are they all Muslims? There are Christians there too. Are you see what is happening in Syria? If you say Syria is an Islamic nation, if it's an Islamic nation, then allow other people who believe said, okay, this is what we want, and allow them. Though they are very significant. The North is enjoying whatever they have there. They should allow other people to worship whatever they want to worship. It's not by force. I've not seen it. You can't force anybody to be what he doesn't want to be. That's why they say Nigeria is a secular nation. They say no, Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Then let us see how it's going to work. But my anger, reservation against this world leader sometimes, having understood this thing for several years, is it not enough for you? People are dying. Do you know what it means to lose over 62,000 Christians in less than 2 years? Do you know what it means?
But aside all these things you're saying, have we really looked at the root causes of these killings, the genesis of these killings, and how it could be addressed? Have we looked at it, or the Nigerian government, have they really looked at what the causes of these killings, the root causes?
What is the causes of
have they been able to address it?
No, what is the...
And if they have not been able to address it, how can we address it?
Okay, very clearly, very simple. To avoid blame game, because here Nigeria is a tribalistic society where if you are not an Hausa, you are not an Igbo, you are not a Yoruba, they blame you. You understand? To avoid, that's what Adbanjo is saying. To avoid this blame game, and now you Yoruba, now you these are Igbo, now you these are. Let us go into regionalism. Let there be confederation. I think Ojuku said it. But unfortunately, people look at it now. Go on, sir. Is he happy now that his people are being killed in the Middle Belt? There are already boys that have done with the Middle Belt. The next move is going to be this southern part of the country, Nigeria. You see their press releases. So what are they looking for in southern Nigeria? What are they looking for? When we are saying this thing, look as if we don't know what we're talking about. We have already seen the handwriting on the wall, and we are calling the world leaders to look into this thing deeply, get United Nations to understand the situation on ground, and let Nigeria disintegrate peacefully, so that if you feel that this is what you want your people to practice, bro, who is disturbing them? The only people they will cry, the only thing they will cry in Afghanistan is human rights abuse. That's what the people want. Let there be separation so that anybody can go, and if you say your own is Songo, or you want to worship Lylon or San, bros, continue. As simple as that.
There are so many Muslims that have been killed by those evil terrorists, and those Muslims are Nigerians, are politicians. Governments must do more to protect everybody. I stand with one Nigeria. Ordinary Taiwo.
Of course.
Muslims are being killed as well.
Bros, if Muslims are being killed, are they not human beings?
So what's the ratio?
Bros, what if Muslims are being killed? Are they not human beings? I'm asking. Do they deserve to just die like that? Then how would we couple ourselves in this kind of arrangement that the Igbo self don't give us option that after 100 years go your separate ways, and you still want us to stay and be dying because we want to be one Nigeria? God forbid. Anybody that's projecting that, bros, make Nigeria never happen to their family. Because if Nigeria never happen to you, you're not going to come out and they talk, say, you know what you mean by one Nigeria? There's nothing like one Nigeria anytime, any day.
Oh, yes, what happened to former president's administration? I mean, Muhammadu Buhari's administration, who promised to end insecurity in 6 months.
Bros, when they bombed the United Nations office in Abuja under Jonathan, do you know what happened? The then leader of Boko Haram, Shakara, or whatever they call them, when they published the list, who was on top of the list? It was Buhari. And what are they saying? Life patron. They gave him life patron. Anywhere they are going to negotiate whatever with the international community, Buhari must be there. I remember the statement he made about Boko Haram. This same Buhari. So what are you talking about? These are people who have a certain agenda to project, so that the Arab world and the Islamic nations around the world will see that the Sunnis or the Shiites, has finally overrun Nigeria. Then everybody will be happy.
All right, away from that, I'm still coming to that. Massive defection in Nigeria now. It seems SDPs really.
It's unfortunate. I want Donald Trump to be fast about it. So that maybe before the end of the year, Nigeria don't go their separate way. If not that, maybe we begin practice journalism. If Tinubu they watch, they listen to these guys. It's going to be very tough, because this is not going to stop. And I'm telling you, the more they are telling, the more they are expanding. I remember that a whole budget, money that was used for health care, that was supposed to send children to school, was being given to this government of Nigeria, and they are using it to sponsor, arms, Boko Haram everywhere. You think that we don't know what it is? So how many have they given? Now Christians don't know how to shoot gun. No, we don't know how to shoot gun. We don't know how to carry a jackknife. We don't know. No, we don't know. When here in Nigeria, once you go to they have access to. They threaten you, say you see a bouquet and Hausa man or a Fulani man, you bring out knife. Just simple. How much is here? This is they bring out knife, and nobody challenges them. And you take them to the police, they say go. They are set free. Bros, what makes us one now? Bros, anybody that is telling you that does not understand what it means. When there is justice, fair play, then you know that we are ready to go. Everybody go to the table and negotiate whatever you want to negotiate. Peaceful, and everybody goes. knowing that we are not here to beat ourselves, we are here to beat a nation. And if it is not happening, then, bros, everybody can draw a sword. And I'm telling you, when Hamas underrated Israelis, are they not begging now? No, they are begging now. All the money Biden was giving them was used to build over 500 tunnels. Over 500, know what to be done. Some of these tunnels in more than 3, 4, 5 kilometers. And you want us to remain here. So that when somebody goes to church to go and pray, somebody will enter there and shoot everybody. All in the name of what?
All right, the last comment before you go. So Donald Trump will come from America. So Donald Trump, okay, will come to Nigeria to help separate or divide Nigeria.
No, bro, no, bro, it's not a matter of, I'm not waking up on this. It's a very clear thing. I'm not waking up on this. If you don't understand how this thing happened, then leave it. America is a nation. Donald Trump himself has the power to say, let it be like this. Without saying anything, without doing anything. And of course, he can get the United Nations support because America has the veto power, even in the United Nations. And with what is going on now, it is not favoring Nigerian government in this present Trump's administration. So let me just add one or two before I leave on the issue of defection train that is going on. You can see almost all the whole Buhari ministers are heading towards SDP. You know, some senators has also joined. APC senators are moving. You know, it's normal. This is what we have been seeing. You know, there's no ideology. Anybody, you know, they're cross carpet at the end of the day. They're able to do whatever they want to do. But what we are saying is that, you know, let us see how June is going to look like. At least let's see what kind of opposition are they coming up with.
Expecting that mega coalition. All right, thank you so much. All right, Olua. Okay, yeah. All right, Olua, no problem.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Welcome.
Everybody. We have been hearing what is happening. See about the
Killings of
killing of
Christians.
Christians. See, let us be frank with ourselves. It's getting out of hand. But when you look at the story damn deep, the government is not sincere. The government on top are not sincere with the story we are hearing. Because if they are sincere enough, this story could have been stopped for a long time. Boko Haram don't tell now. How long? Boko Haram is under Obasanjo, small. Became a lion now. Every day we hear Nigeria military buying different type of aircraft to fight who? Military equipment to fight the Boko Haram. They now create Fulani X-Men. See, they kill Christians all over Nigeria like the game. Christian is not animal, they are not foul. Let us be sincere with ourselves. You go to church, you are free. In the northern part of Nigeria, you can't even go to church anyhow. Talk less of the southwest. You see, let us bring the truth out. Let the government be sincere. If there is a sincerity in the government, I believe those killings will be minimized. That is not sincere. See, the president himself, everybody see what is happening now. Everybody is now cross-carpeting. Everybody just looking for how they will grab the power and forgetting about the safety. Number one, oath that you take before you enter an office, the safety of Nigeria life. But where about the safety? The safety is not there. See, we are appealing to Jagaba. Jagaba, you have the capacity, but when you now say you are facing 2027 by all means, I don't think the killing will stop. No matter what the United States say, it will not stop. Except the center there, Asoro, let them come together and make an oath. Anybody, execution. Any Fulani X-Men, execution. See, there will be limits. When you not carry them, they will go. When you fight them, they will send soldier to you. So who is sending soldier to you? They are sending federal troops to anywhere where they want to conquer Fulani X-Men. Who are the federal troops? The government. So let there be sincerity. See, Mike, we are tired of hearing of killing of our people every day. We are all Nigeria. Every day. Me, I'm a Christian. See, all of us here, we are Christians. Some are Muslim, but you see, Yoruba practice Muslim now. Yoruba practice Muslim. Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. Yoruba practice Muslim. Did you see one day when Yoruba Muslim carry cutlass or gun go kill another person for inside church? It's not possible. So they are all in another language entirely. They want to bring that Islamic nation to overpower us. So we are not going to allow it. See, let the government come forward because see, time is going where Nigeria will not take law into their hand. Everybody will have guide himself. Is it not Danjuma? Danjuma said it last time. Theophilus Danjuma, a chief of army staff, defense chief of army staff, former. He said Nigeria should carry gun anyhow. Defend yourself against these killers. Call Boko Haram. Call Fulani terrorists. Say defend yourself. Yes, a former chief of army staff defense. It's because he know the reality because they are the Christian. See, they are killing them every day, and the president is sitting down there because they can't go up with those Fulani that say they are born to rule us, and they continue to man us, and we are not talking the truth. See, let there be end to this killing. We are tired of this killing. We are tired.
All right, is the Nigerian government transparent enough in handling the issue of insecurity?
See, let us be sincere with us. Nigerian government, they are not transparent enough. If they are actually transparent in this situation, we have get that relief of atmosphere of peace. See, I will never forget Abacha's statement before he left. He said any insurgency that lasted 72 hours, the government are involved. The government are involved. See, do not tell. He say, see here when we no. Boko Haram dey there. Aso Rock meeting. Okay, the other time, America, is it not America or British? They came to Nigeria to come and help us to reduce the killing of Nigeria, especially to stop Boko Haram. Okay, they now try to invade that Sambisa forest. They now give a language to inside because civilians live inside Sambisa forest. They say they should wear a mask, gas mask. And when they came, those that don't wear gas mask because they will never get information. But before they landed, everybody now wear Boko Haram, everybody wear gas mask. How did they know? How was the language transmitted to them? Just some hours. So the government, 100%, they are involved. They are involved. Okay, see the other day they go to Ondo, see the people. Okay, now after the Yoruba nation, they make meeting, 5 governors, they make meeting for Lagos and say this invasion, we must stop it. So what happened there before yesterday? Ondo say 4 community. See what I was saying. The government, they have to be sincere. Because who is the government? The federal government. If the federal government is not sincere, the rest of us, we are powerless.
All right, thank you so
powerless.
much. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome on the program once more.
Yeah.
All right, you're talking about the killings of the Christians in Nigeria, which the American government has spoken. Also threatening to place threatening sanctions on Nigeria. Now, let's quickly look at the root cause of this problem. Despite the promises by past administrations, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Muhammadu Buhari, and the likes, to flush out Boko Haram, to end insurgency in Nigeria, is still persists. What was the problem? And what do you think will be the implication of the US getting involved in this matter?
I'm Mr. Paradeni Okokondem, a man who loves to speak the truth and serve by the truth, and we continue to follow the truth because the truth we know will set us free. I thank God Almighty for everything, for the life He gives to all our fans. I thank God Almighty even for allowing this very platform to be existing. Father, be praised, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You see, what is happening in Nigeria? The killing in Nigeria, killing Christians, killing everything, started from 1999 Constitution, although it had been before the Biafran-Nigerian War. It's one of the things that led to Biafran-Nigerian War. One of the things that made the 5 majors or 15 boys of January 1966 to come up. And if you watch, the war between Biafra and Nigeria almost looked like a Christian war. If you watch at Ojukwu Ahira Declaration, you know where Ojukwu mentioned it. In that Ahira Declaration, Ojukwu could talk of Boko Haram, known as that time Haram Boko. In that Haram Boko, Ojukwu said it in Ahira Declaration during the war. Now, and if you watch, the 1999 Constitution gave upper hand to other side of religion known as Islam, because in Nigeria Constitution, Sharia and Islam mentioned so many times, but the Christians did not, or Christianity or church did not mention even once. which means become 1999 constitution in back them to go and do what they are doing. And if you look at it, all over the world, Christians have become a prey for lions to be devouring. But in Nigeria, it's worse. And now Donald Trump administration have come up and said American government will take this step. You understand? And if you watch Donald Trump administration of 2016 to 2020, before Joe Biden take over, have already placed Nigeria under CPC, country that persecute Christians. But when Joe Biden administration came, they struck it out because Nigerian government of that time under Buhari administration sponsored Donald Trump election, sponsored Joe Biden election against Donald Trump with $1 million. As I had, I wasn't there. As I had, as alleged.
That's CPC's country of particular concern, not country that persecutes Christians.
Okay. Now,
Country that particular concern.
concern, yes. Country that particular concern. Now, they remove Nigeria from there. Now, Joe Biden has come, and remember, it was in that Joe Biden, Donald Trump administration, past administration, that the Tucano fighter jet, Nigeria ordered in the time of Joe Biden, Obama. Donald Trump said it will be delivered to Nigeria after 2023 election. When Joe Biden entered, he delivered it immediately to Nigeria to show you the rapport that was that time between APC government of Nigeria and they are cats, not Democrats. They are cats, government of America under Joe Biden. You can see it. Now, Donald Trump have entered again, want to revisit it because you have seen the blood shedding. The crying of Christians have reached to heaven, and the crying of the blood of Abel reached unto God. And Donald Trump, now, American administration under Donald Trump, want to take a step against Nigeria for shedding of blood. Look at the north, killing. They go to church and killing. Look at the east, call it Biafra land or call it Eastern Nigeria. They will go to church to be killing Christians in the name of agitators, in the name of IPOB. Look at West, are they not killing? And the majority of these people are Christians that are killing. That's what I'm saying. Now, as this Donald Trump administration came up and said, we will take this bold step to stop the killing, to stop bloodshedding. It's a very good omen. And I think the step that we take will not augur Nigeria's well. Because there's a step that we take that will hurt Nigerian government to stop this killing. And who are the killers? The people sponsored by the same government of Nigeria. Boko Haram, Alakora, Al-Qaeda, Eshebai, ICC, the government of Nigeria knows about it. You understand? And the people that are sponsoring them are in the corridor of power. They are untouchable.
Is that why we've not been able to defeat these people?
That's why you are not able to defeat them. Who are going to defeat them? Is it not Nigerian government will give order to armed forces to crush them? Are they crushing them? How Nigerian government took the issue in Southeast so serious? Had they been take the same step against the killers of Christians, it would have been stopped. And look at it. To make the matter worse, in this present administration, we have Muslim ticket. And these killings are under Muslim. They killed Deborah. They killed Gideon Akanoka. They went to East, I think Anambra State or Enugu State. Massacre. Not choosing members in the church.
On those states as well?
Because they kill one cow is dead. If one cow is dead, go and find who killed the cow. Not going to church on Sunday and kill people. And the Catholic killing. Christians, check it. They were massacre. In the north, go to IDP camp in the north. Plateau, Benue, Nasarawa, Kaduna, Niger, all of them, even Sokoto, all of them. Whenever you go to IDP camp, watch it, they are Christians. Oh, that's what I'm saying. And if you watch this CPC, I'm not trying to, that's great. But you will see that some Biafran leaders or agitators of Biafra, known as Ogenkere, Ogechukwunkere, and his team, the acting prime minister of Biafran government in exile, was among the people that beat the Congress concerning these killings. And you know, if you come to southeast or south or eastern region of Nigeria, they are 80% Christians, and they were killing now on daily basis in the name of agitators, in the name of IPOB. They will be killing. So these people went and present their case also, that to look at it, we are be killing in the name of IPOB and agitators.
Now, with this step taken by Donald Trump, you make the Nigerian government and other security agents, sit tight and find a lasting solution to this killings.
I think if they can sit tight and to find the solution, number one is to mellow government down, American government down. Number two is to deceive them, because they have come so many times and promised, we will deal with them. We will deal with them. When they kill, there's no marching order to get them. But in Biafra land, there's marching order. In Okoma, there's marching order. In East, they're checking point here and there. But have you seen in territory these Christian killers we are occupying? No. Have you seen it? So I think if they say so or trying to sit up, it's a proper word, and it's a deceit to America. And if America really want to do it, they can do it. You understand? They can do it, because America is world police. America today is the world police, and America have to say United Nations. And if America come up, United Nations will come up. And if United Nations come up, then the whole world will look into it and stop this killing. No matter what happens, blood is thicker than water. Human being is human being. If you can avenge for cow, why can't we avenge for human being?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your contribution this morning.
All our fans, God bless every one of you. Bless your ways, bless your days. Happy weekend to every one of you. And God to give us protection. And let there be peace in Nigeria, both Muslims and Christians. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Donald Trump, God will bless you with good work you are doing. And bless the American government under your leadership. It shall be well with every one of us. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Right, thank you so much. Obi Rio, Okokondem, Ogenkere is not acting Biafra. Mind you, it is DPN, Ngozi, I don't know what.
Youngos Arabese, what have she achieved? She's a coup plotter. She's a Miriam fighting against Moses. And what happened to Miriam will happen to her. He's a coup plotter. Okay, if he's deputy prime minister, why can't the Congress invite her for this issue? All the whole social media cannot talk this one. All by social media of Ngozi Arabese cannot talk of this one. This one, every eye see it. God have chosen a leader, a man who cap fit to wear, and don't care how wear the cap. Let Ngozi Arabese go and tie her tie or put on wig. That's where women belong.
All right.
Thank you.
So much. That's on Biafra issue. You're welcome, Mr. Vincent, once again on the program.
Thank you, Mr. Michael.
All right, quickly to what we are discussing this morning. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a man after my heart. Even at that, the world is not constructed without laws. Though what he said is very, very instructive. We're considering the pogrom that has, eaten deep into our land, especially the attack on Christians and some other Muslims too. But Mike, I want you to know one thing. You see, this contraption you find ourselves called Nigeria was founded on a faulty premise. And I will continue to say it that even let me give you a pointer. Check Nigerian currencies. Is there anyone that they wrote in Jesus' name, amen? No. But if you see the imprint in some of my Nigerian currencies, some is being written in Arabic. Arabic derived from where? From Islamic setting. So this class struggle is not just coming now. It has been there for long. Our forefathers that created the contraction we now find ourselves also fought the battle. They did not win it. Now, then the present people that took over from them, they are trying to lend vent to that struggle by trying to Islamize the entire territory called Nigeria. But I want to tell you one thing. The entire armed forces there should be a kind of a forensic audit of personnel. The way they recruit and the way they hire and fire should be looked into. I am on the opinion that some of our personnel are on the payroll of all these terrorist organizations. Because out on earth could a terrorist organization knows when an army, troops of army are coming through a particular terrain and they will go and lay ambush. Who is giving them that logistics? Who is giving them that information? Then we need to rejig our security architecture to see that the needful is done. Because they say when there is no crack, lizard can never rear in. There is lizard among, there are cracks among the rank and file of the Nigerian armed forces, which need to thoroughly be looked into.
Will Trump's interference bring any meaningful results?
Yes, to some extent. We all know that America has this appellate of being the police of the world. But one thing is that there's an extent for him to even interfere in our domestic affairs, because Nigeria is a sovereign country. And when he wants to even interfere, he has to go through the United Nations. There is what is called the Security Council. America is not the only one that is a member of that Security Council. It is from there they will take the needed action that needed to be taken against this terrorist organization.
All right, away from that, let's look at the APC defection train to SDP. What doom does this spell for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is vying that position again in 2027?
You see, we have not seen the last dance. I said it earlier on this platform. I said this is not the dance of the macabre. And politicians are always known to have, they are dramatists. They come with all slide moves. They come with their slide moves. They come with double mouth speak in order to achieve their aim. You see, we are still going to experience mass defection or probably a formation of a new party with the way things are going. Because I want to believe that this is just a tip of the iceberg of what to expect. Because it's too early. Because the present government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in his 2-year reign, and he has 4 years to complete his first tenure. I think it will be immodest of me to preempt what will happen before that 4 years. I think it's just a game plan, and we are watching.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, Mr. Femi, good morning once again.
Good morning, Mr.
You're welcome on the program. You saw what's going on. You can see it. Written on the wall that President Donald Trump is bothered about the way Christians are being killed in the country. Are you happy with the development? It's interference. Right?
It is only a wicked and a sadist that will be happy because of the thing that is happening in Nigeria. You know, before, I used to think that these people actually, when they started, they were targeting Christians. I know. But it boomeranged later. It started affecting Muslims. But on a more wider look, you see that they are still targeting Christians. It's Christians that they are targeting. Anybody that comes to Hondo to massacre is targeting Christians. I'm talking about the one they just, the operation they just carry out. Don't let us forget about the one that they did at Owo. Anybody that go to Benue to kill every day, you are killing Christian. Anybody that is ready to kill every day in Plateau, you are killing Christian. Anybody that is killing in southern Kaduna every day, you are targeting Christian. Let alone you not go to southeast, you go to south to kill and terrorize people. If all these places are mentioned, if you put all the statistics together, the indices show that Christians are being targeted. So the Muslim, I mean, that were killed, those ones they are the one that they see as a blockage on their way of trying to Islamizing Nigeria. Some of them are just falling victim. They're just victim of circumstances. They are not being originally targeted. The target people are dominantly, I mean, Christian. So, and thank God that we have Donald Trump now that ready to speak for the Christian in Nigeria. This is not the first time he speak, but I think he was meditating on it before it's enough. I mean, tail off in the last of his administration. Thank God that as he's there now, he has reached, I mean, grand running. Those things was in his mind to wage into the killing of Christians, because I could remember that he asked Buhari that why why your government, why are they killing Christians in Nigeria when Buhari visited him? But he couldn't act on those things. But thank God that he give him chance, and I know his purpose. It has purpose before God give anybody power, and I'm very happy that I'm listening to something like this now.
Now, considering the fact that the killings have not stopped, whether in the south, the west, or the eastern part of the country, but I want to ask you this question: is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu truly and sincerely addressing the issue of insecurity in the country?
And to some extent, you cannot be even sincerely 100% address the security issue. I read one comment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu this morning. He said, "I'm not by God. My wife is a pastor." He told them, you see, this country has been so destabilized, and the way it's been tailored, it will be very, very difficult for you to achieve something, especially if you too, if you are not ready to do something. If your political will to do something is not up to like 85%, you will not be able to do anything because you have been incapacitated already. How many people do you want to, I mean, do you want to look in their face? They are forming gang, they are forming block in that axis. Look at immediately El-Rufai it's decamping to SDP now. All the former minister of Buhari, all of them, they are cost carpeted. Go and check them. Almost all of them, they are fanatic. Started from Aregbe, from Osun State. The one thing that unites almost all of them is religious fanaticism. Aregbe with one Sokoto Pepe, and it's a lie. It's a lie. They are not that. They are not that religion. Even if they say they are true Muslim, I would have said they are just using Islam as an excuse to hijack power. That is the truth of the matter. To dominate, I mean, to perpetrate all the kind of evil they want to perpetrate. So, even if Tinubu want to do something, there are limitations. Why I will not say Tinubu is not doing anything about insecurity. It's about what is happening in southern Kaduna. Anybody can testify to that one. And I've been seeing it that the moment El-Rufai is having issue, in some area that they are enjoying security, the insecurity has started raising edge. The Benue, for sometimes there was a little bit of security. I mean, calm. Now it has started rising up to tell you that the whole dragon has been unleashed again. Who are the people that behind insecurity in Nigeria? That is why I want Donald Trump to make investigation and discover who are the people. Let me tell you, there are bad evil. There are bad root elements in this country that are orchestrating terrorism. If it will be very possible for Donald Trump to come and uproot them, I support it. As they uproot Qasem Soleimani in Iraq and all of them, the rest of them, target them, uproot them after the sanction. Maybe if you send message to them like 2 or 3 times.
All right, let me quickly go to
Maybe
the comment section.
they will.
Amos, when Kanu was telling them, that's Nnamdi Kanu was telling them that Fulanis are coming to kill many of you. He called him madman, but down, we are enjoying it. All right, 7 Evan, the zoological rep of no. No, please, we don't want that kind of statement here. There's nothing anyone can do about it. Mazin Ambikano, the Jesus of our time, okay? Mindset. All right,
let me quickly comment. Don't kill Nnamdi Kanu. Don't call Nnamdi Kanu Jesus. Because if you compare human being with God, that is what killed Herod. When King Herod talk, and people say, this is the voice of God, not the voice. What happened? Angel give him knock, and the maggot eat him. So he should resist, he should delete that statement. It's not Jesus. That's the truth of the matter.
All right, thank you so much, Blessed One. Kule claimed the other time that insecurity has reduced. Now, I don't know. Kule claimed the other time that insecurity has reduced. To stop there. Ademola Owodunni, Mr. Kule, tell Tinubu to divide Nigeria for your unborn and born future children. Blessed One again. Kule was looking during Buhari. Now he's looking okay. Under his daddy Tinubu. Okay, Peter Chooks, may God help Nigeria. Which way Nigeria? We are not in the right track right now. We are just like autopilot, no development since 1999.
Now, Mr. Michael, this is my submission. It is very, very unfortunate that Nigeria is structured in this topography, that we have some people predominantly Muslim from the north, and some of us in the south, and even in the north, you look at them, they have minority Christian. But at this moment, I don't want to count middle belt as north again. Even if you have some bulk of Muslim there, but you go to states like Benue, Plateau, Taraba, Nasarawa, this place they were dominated with Christian, and even in some place that we call north, like Adamawa, we have Christian there. My younger brother want to marry from Adamawa. He's a Christian in that state. We have an imam that have a Christian as a Catholic in Adamawa. So this thing has so mixed up to the extent that it's only God that can save us. Okay, people think that the visa of Nigeria will bring automatic solution. It will not, except we fortify ourselves and we say no to them. It is the visa of Nigeria that we can even engineer more attack from them. Israel and Lebanon, are they the same country? No. But Iraq went ahead to camp their, to start their terrorist camp in Lebanon, attacking Israel. They did the same thing in Syria. If not that Israel fortified themselves, you know what will happen to them? We have Syria, we have Lebanon, we have Egypt, like 6 countries surrounding Israel. It's like a ring of war. Now they now have another one, Iran, that is, championing attack on the Israel and is financing them. Even if we divide, don't you think that this Shiites, they can do the same thing in Kaduna or mount one useless thing in Kwara, and started attacking us there? The best thing for us, for the Christian, is to fortify. Look for gone are those days that we just build church, borrow giddy like this. It's no longer like that. So if you have money, you want to build church, build bunker and mount security. In our war, the Catholic Church that they attack, when they wanted to rebuild it, they now do the needful. The other day, when I went to Redeem Camp, I was looking at it. You people, are you taking security measures? Very important. These people, hey, they mean business, and it's not just started. Since 18th century, Ilorin was Islamized.
All right, in the comment section, Udeze Nnamdi Kanu is never Jesus and can never be Jesus. Stop that blasphemy. Udeze again, not until Nigeria is divided or go regional. This is the same story we'll be hearing and seeing until their kingdom come. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. I really appreciate you for coming. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Mike.
Welcome on the program.
Good to be here again.
Yeah, good to be here again.
We thank God for life.
Thank God for life. Today is Saturday, the weekend edition of City Stand. Wow. Are we addressing the root cause of terrorism in Nigeria? Are we really?
We are just dancing around.
Dancing around?
Yeah, we are just dancing around the beats being played by the Fulani oligarchy. And what I mean, You see, how do we find ourselves to the situation we have today? When somebody wake up one day and decided that without our consent, he took us down to OIC, Organization of Islamic Country, in a country that is a diverse country that have Christianity, that have other religions that they practice, and somebody came and he said, if that's OIC, we need to join. And why are we now complaining? Because we were there when, and the man is still alive. The man is still alive there, in which he was celebrated not too long. And the problem of this country, it is just oligarchy. Some oligarchy has formed themselves to let us know that we are second citizens and there's nothing we can do. They have to be in control of us. And that is what me I'm going to reject to the last of my blood, because I will not tolerate people that doesn't know where they're going, and to disturb people that know where they're going. And I can tell you what, the problem we are seeing now is I foresee it coming. I foresee it coming because I foresee it coming since Jonathan was in power. You remember the issue of General Aziza. You remember in which this guy was single-handedly massacred by bombing him and Oronto Douglas when they're doing the Oronto Douglas burials of his mother. That was when we're supposed to be realizing that this country, this is being decentralized on religion already. They've decentralized this country on religious wise already. And why am I saying this? The first Christian governor Kaduna will ever have was tagged with Aziza. All the talk of the dignitaries in this country, they flew them down already, and they created a special space for these same two actors I said. I'm talking about Aziza and the other one, Wamako. I think is a Wamako or Wakuku, the first Christian governor and they put them into aircraft. And what happened? Along the line, there was bomb. What's it called? The aircraft got bombed, and the two men that from the south here went with it. They died on it. And Azazi was even the problem of Azazi. I mean, the sin of Azazi was when there was a meeting of southeast. I mean, within this thing that they should come together. And during that meeting, that was when Azazi made mention that Mr. President, you said Boko Haram, you are chasing. The Boko Haram you are chasing is inside your government. And that is why when I know that this country, the way it is going nowhere. And I remember the songs of, what's it called, the which way Nigeria, which way we go. And it's still what we are asking now, say, which way Nigeria? You see, the issue there is, I want to send a message to all these people that are ganging up against the South generally. I'm putting up all this region, any other region, but I'm talking of the South. The killing in the South, we cannot withstand it again, and we cannot tolerate it again, because nobody has two heads in this country. The country belongs to all of us. Look at it's so painful. Look at the killings going around in the southwest here. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening.
What could be the implication of this? Considering the fact that, the implication of the sanctions, that will be placed on Nigeria, as the Nigerian government, considering the fact that some of these politicians are involved in this act. Some of them are as the sponsors of these terrorists.
Yeah, I think what brought, it's not the first time I'll be hearing that. I heard that under Netanyahu, when Netanyahu was accusing the Arab Emirates that they are the one funding all this Hezbollah, they are the one, and it was a live conference that they were engaging, that they should stop funding the Hezbollahs that are causing havoc in their territory. And that is the same thing that we should be crying out loud, that who are the sponsors, who are the oligarchy, Fulani oligarchy. We had one of them, who is a governor currently now. I'm telling you, is a governor currently now. He purposely came out boldly that this same Fulani, they has right to carry gun, AK-47. to protect themselves because they have been deprived. Deprived of what? And I ask, deprived of what? These are the same people, they will come into your country, they will turn themselves to citizens, that they will start encroaching your farmland, they will start destroying your farmland. And you say those are the people that you should be protecting with gun, they should be holding gun. We are not balanced. The country is not balanced as we are. That is said we want to deceive ourselves. We are not one. And the solution to Mr. President, I'm going to tell him, please, if there's no breathing space for you, you have the power and you have the authority as the commander-in-chief of armed forces and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, decentralize this country. And I keep saying that even our elder statesmen from the south here have said that the only solution we can have is decentralization of what's binding us together. We are not one. We are not one. We are just forcing ourselves to come together.
Someone is saying that your vice president, Shetima, was seen taking pictures with bandits. What happened?
What happened is
the vice president,
like the current vice president.
Yeah.
You know, only in our heart they say, "Omoino lanrosino." You know, like somebody like vice president, maybe they may just want to use him just to go and curb your brothers that are causing issues on them. Because at times, you know, if I have issues in my house, and the issue is coming out from my house, and one of the staylights of the house.
We can't say the president is not aware. He was aware. That Shetima took pictures with some of these terrorists.
That was
and why did he pick him as as his running mate there?
You remember when Jonathan was feeling it hard that they were disturbing Jonathan? Do you remember the person he went for? Binu Sharif, the former governor of what's it called? The former governor of that state, Borno State, and he took him to charge. That please, can you help me to come and talk to your people that are disturbing my government? And you know, as keep saying, is devil will know. You know that you sent, you know, to another devil to pacify the other devil for peace to reign. And I can say wholeheartedly, the way it is now, I tag into decentralization of this country because some people don't have anywhere to go and they want to start disturbing people like us that have somewhere to go. And you could see all what is happening now. Who knew Nakarua before? Who knew, you know, just keep mentioning them. They are just springing.
Would you say that the vice president does not know where these guys reign?
He will know, but who are they killing? Who are the most people they are killing? Is the Borno? Borno is facing it. The Bash. Borno is facing the Bash even more than any other region. And thank God they embrace them and they are feeling the brunt now.
But what does it speak about the personality of the president himself? Picking somebody who was dying and wine with terrorists as his vice.
You know, if you want to catch a thief, it's a thief you pick on, and for him to expose other thieves.
Has he been able to use the thief to catch thief?
Yeah, but he's seeing what is happening now. We've never seen this insecurity in Nigeria has really reduced.
Reduced?
Yes, a bit. Sure. A bit, I can say. We give. No, Lagbaja went for it. People like went and sacrificed themselves, and they went for it. They were hitting these people seriously. And before, you remember what happened?
He said he went for it. Was he killed by terrorists?
It wasn't. He sacrificed his life for peace in our region.
He died as a result of health issues.
They will say health issues, but there are a lot of things that went under the drain. People we just don't need to be saying that. There are a lot of things that went under the drain. Some said it was poison. Some said it was. What do we have? Which one do we want to believe?
We couldn't substantiate that.
We couldn't, but it may be classified information in which they believe if they say it out, it can cause havoc in the country generally. And I will tell you, the way we are, we ourselves, we are too docile. The Southerners are too docile. Because why are we docile? It was our representative we put on the charts of the engagements that are betraying us. You look at what's happened in our killings. And since then, we've not even seen anybody that has been brought to book. We've not seen anybody that's been given firing squad for as a deterrent to. And why start today. Well, the day I started to know that this country, we are just deceiving ourselves. But when Malami said they've arrested some, sponsors of the Boko Haram in Abu Dhabi, and they said they are going to be given secret trial, both open trial, both secret trial. We've never heard anything about those guys that were apprehended, that they are sponsored there. And if you don't tackle the sponsor, I mean, the non-state actors, they'll have a field day. And that is what is happening now. There are people behind the beat, the drum, the sound we are hearing. There are people beating the beats of that song. There are people beating that, the beat. So what am I saying?
All right, Godwin is saying something to you, talking to you here. Kunle, please support the breakup of Nigeria. Please, I'm begging you.
I've said that right on. If people always listen to me, I said there was three elderly men that went to Aso Rock, and they said the solution to the Nigerian problem we have, Nigerian state we have, which is a cosmopolitan, country. The solution is decentralized Nigeria. And who said so? Ba Emeka and Yoko, who are saying it all in the Commonwealth space. They are saying it all, and he said it wholeheartedly. And Iwachukutu was there. Pa Adebayo, the one that just died, he was there. Sonny Usman, Sonny from Kaduna too was there. Imagine, look at the killing happening in the Rufai domain, and it could not. It was even, there was a time it was alleged that it was, inflating the problem more and more in that region, in which Southern Christian.
And for a person that said for a person that said he has been preparing for this for close to 30 years, we should expect something different from him. Why do our problems still persist?
You're talking about the president?
Yeah, the president.
One tree cannot make a forest, my brother. One tree cannot make a forest.
But he saw the problems before coming in.
It's an enormous problem that he met on ground, and I think as you are solving one is rising up. As you are solving one is
solving, and which one is rising?
The problem is, I told you, the security system we have now, the security stage we have now, is still better off than the one we had before. I can tell you. When last do you hear of Lakarua again? When last do you hear of Lakurawa? When last do you hear of them? When last do you hear of all this? Even Boko Haram, they are pushing them back. And what is affecting us and what I'm going against is the Boko Haram repentance. They have no space in the military circle of Nigeria any longer.
Why are they being recruited?
That is the issues now. The president is listening. He has to tackle. Because you think you're recruiting them back to the Nigerian army, and they will be selling out, and they will be non-state actors, they will be state actors, likewise non-state actors, dishing out information to combat that want to attack them. So I think the way we can go, that the peace will reign, is let Nigeria be decentralized. That is just a simple. And the issue there is constitution that we have, that is a paper constitution, that we are not even, let them bring that constitution out, which are, it's Abdul Salam constitution and the McPherson constitution we are using, and it's even overdue for us. It's overdue. We need to put it on the table and say, since we have been living like this with the constitution that is not working for us, which way can we go for us to actualize our peace, man. Yeah, for peace to reign. Because nobody has monopoly of violence.
All right, thank you so much, Ule. I really appreciate you for coming today. Have a great weekend.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, viewers. Happy weekend. I greet all of you, our viewers. You are highly cherished and appreciated by us. Good morning.
Highly cherished and appreciated by us. All right, Raphael. Wow, it is worrisome, very, very worrisome, and concerning this time around that the claims that the attacks in Nigeria targeted at Christians is very, very worrisome. And looking at it, it could influence the foreign government or the US government to designate Nigeria as country with particular concerns. How do you feel with the way, how do you feel by the way the administration of Trump is dealing with this issue?
Yeah, the administration of Trump. Now let us look at Trump as a man. Trump is a blunt man. He doesn't hide the truth. Then again, deaths, incessant killings of Christians in Nigeria. Trump did not start to ask questions during Tinubu administration, only this administration. No, Trump started asking questions since the previous administration of Buhari. He has been, asking Buhari why were Christians being killed, maimed on daily basis in Nigeria. I needed explanation since. Until his second coming, he actually vowed he's going to fight it out and is trying to embark on war against terrorism in Nigeria. Then again, prior to your question, you asked why this, why that, the killings targeted at the Christians. That's a good question. Do you know why? I want to answer it, outrightly that Nigerians are the cause of their problem. Ask me why.
Why?
When Muslim ticket was looming, there was a time Muslim ticket, everybody were arguing over that. There was a serious debate. Don't the Christians platforms, BFAN, Pentecostal Fellowship Association of Nigeria, CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, were they not there? The Muslim ticket will severe it the more. We bring about killings of the Christians the more. Were they not there? Didn't they know that Muslim ticket will bring about Islamization the more, Islamizing the country? Muslim ticket, didn't they observe and they examine the personalities of Tinubu and Chetima the more? See, let me tell you, when headers were killing when they were at it most, did Tinubu talk? When headers were killing in Ibrakwa, a gongo that brought about Sunday Igbowo's agitation, did Tinubu talk? Are you people not listening to history, the past events? Tinubu did not talk. When daughter of Farosete, that woman that was killed, Fasaroti, when Tinubu got to that man's house, what did he say? He said killing no start today is a normal thing. At least Evans the kidnapper, was killing people in the man's house. How could he make that kind of statement? All along, Yorubas were dying of herdsmen attack. Did you hear Tinubu talk? And the people allowed Muslim tickets. Didn't Nigerians know someone that was taking picture with bandits in the bush? That person is vice president today. Muslim ticket is as well Christians agreeing, giving note to Islamization of Nigeria. I don't know why people are asking so much questions. We go to church, we are Christians. Whether devil day in our midst, so physical that we could feel devil, we can say, gang up and say, let us pray against this thing. Oh. Let us pray. Instead of praying against it, they are praying for it to work well. So, when we are talking about these killings against Christians, I think it's supposed to be a debate, previous debates we don't go. Because every Christian in Nigeria, everybody now is praying for his family and children, for God to protect them. We are not praying as a group anymore. Because I know that when it matters most, somebody like Tunde Bakare is supposed to stand up and say this thing that is happening is not good. I am a man of God. I am a Christian. Tunde Bakare is not talking again, let alone criticizing Buhari that wanted him to be his vice president. Today, his brother is another president of Nigeria. Tunde has not been able to stand up and say this thing is not working. What do you call that? Subsidy removal. I went to Ojota. I marched against Jonathan. I protested against Jonathan. Then when it was matters most to remove Jonathan, I was part and parcel of it. Abdeboya, the same thing. Olufalana, Femi Falana, the same thing. Okay, we are not fools. So all this way with the debate, they talk about killings against Christians. Tinubu is doing this, Tinubu is doing that. Okay, it doesn't want it. Many of them They know themselves in the church, outside the church, in the legal world, legal practitioner. They are there. So before I want to go crucify Babangida because Babangida said the truth. On which Babangida is about dying. Before I want to take him to court. Now Babangida, he killed Abiola. See, Femi Falana knew since 1993 that it was Babangida that actually truncated Abiola from not becoming Nigerian president. Femi Falana is an old man, he knows. So all this thing is just hypocrisy.
Now that Trump
we are pretending too much.
Now that Trump
pretense don't flinch us in this country.
Now that Trump has spoken, don't you think the Biafrans or the Igbos seize the opportunity to make their voices heard on the issue of Biafra?
Okay, Trump.
Because I focus on Nigeria now.
Wait. Trump, this kind of pen chant, from this guy, this man, Trump, to sensitize the world or to be at the front line of fighting terrorism in Nigeria. The Igbos, the Biafrans in America. They brought the notice to American Congress, Organa Biafra, and the way it is leading to is the emancipation of Biafra. Who are the Christians in Nigeria? Are the Yorubas? Are the outside Christians? The Christians in Nigeria, that is 100% Igbos. They are the ones being killed by Fulanis, sponsored by all the elites in the north. They are the ones sponsoring terrorism. Fulani headers are number 4 in the world, meaning they are number 1 in Nigeria. What is the position of Boko Haram in the world? 0. But Fulani headers are number 1 in the world, judging by their modus operandi. Their mode of operation has made them number 1 in the world. Who are the victims? Benue, Idoma, Igbo. Before they went to the axis of Igonga and the Barakwa, and Reka work there, which made Igbo to sprang up. The Tinubu talk. The fact that their people are being killed and maimed in Ondo, everywhere. You don't hear Tinubu talk. Okay, this thing, they're enjoying the game because it's not touching them. And what I'm saying is that Igbo's voice has been heard since. The knowledge of Fulani headers, killers in the House of Congress. Now the Igbos bring and go there. Agitation for Biafra don't go everywhere, all over the world. Our voice, they are hearing us. Biafra must go. MUST. We know the repeaters. That agitation will be many years ago, and we are still agitating it now. It's like a fire, nobody can quench it again. Biafra must go. Fulani headers or no Fulani headers, the numbers of people that are sponsoring terrorism in the north, the names were brought from UAE. Why not implement the investigation? Why not show us? Buhari hid it. Perhaps his name might be included. Okay, listen and listen good. OIC, Islamic Organization, Congress. Yes, OIC. They fought for it. Abiola wanted to at least use Nigeria, at least unofficially, to be member. They want to castigate Abiola. They want to kill Abiola. We didn't know when Muhammad Buhari go sign it. Nigeria overnight unofficially become a member of OIC. Today, nobody question Buhari. Because Buhari feel that his papa is the owner of Anambra State. Buhari feel that his biological father is the owner of Lagos. Wanderers from inside bush of Senegambia. And when the Kanu was gogging and hammering it, they said, it has never started until everybody run. Okay? Everybody, this Lagos way, everybody, they will knock on your door back, but if you open door, AK-47, Fulani headers, everybody go to run. Sorry, Mike. Everybody go to run. Enter. Agege, Ipaja, Lagos Island, everybody go to run. Sorry. Everybody go to run. That is when they will say, Nnamdi Kanu is saying the truth. Because all of you are acting based on hatred on Igbo man. Hatred on Biafra. We don't want to make Biafra go because people they go thief public tax money. That's why I don't want to make Igbo man go. If we not go work for office, not thief. We not go use biro, they right, the thief. They steal public fund. Fulani don't come. The Fulani they go, okay, Luto, Fulani headers. Everybody go cheer them. In the southwest, they think say only Barakwa and the Gongo. Abi, it never happened in Ondo State. Make it waka, carry Okada waka, Ondo State. Now go far. If they don't go stop you for road. Kanu was telling you people the truth. When I go hold him down, I don't want to leave him. Only to check on one day, everybody. They prepare to come out. And in Lagos State, they are coming in their group. Every day, trailer, they carry them, they come. When I know one could go tell on the truth. Go to Kara, where then they camp at Ojodu Axis. Waka 9:30, 10 at night. You war, you know, man software. See, let me tell you. Then go, they are everywhere. When they see the truth, they don't go talk up. Buhari was busy cutting away billions of naira that belongs to Nigerians. To Niger, to the level of building railway. To Niger, nobody talk. Because of what? Tribalism. Igbo man is not part of Nigeria. We are not slaves. Emiloko. Thank you. Fulani will take over the whole Nigeria. They are coming. But you know the only problem they have? Sultana Osokoto have told you. Baba Sultana now, the one who say Naimbi overall. They tell you say Naibo will be their problem. Therefore, don't take over the whole Nigeria. The war, they are coming. When they are coming, Biafra is going. The war we fought since 1966 now is still raging now from 1970 till date. Una go start on our own. Bare, Urobo, Yoruba, Efik, Ibibio. All those ones where they deny themselves, say they know people. Nupe, Kanuri. Una go fight them. TV. Look at TV man. TV man say no be part of Igbo. He made my kid, even both pregnant women during the war. Train will be bringing wounded Igbos. The Benue people, they will intercept them on the road, bring them down, mutilate their bodies. Una think say we never read book. This one never be saying that my papa tell me story. I read it. My friend Emeka, The Making of Africa Legend by Freddie Forsyth, a British writer. Okay, I read it. Sunset at Dawn by Chukwuemeka Ike. I read it. And many other books. Not be say anybody tell me. The whole marginalization, the whole killing and decimation of Igbo man. Una don dey pay. And after the war, you are telling me that nobody is defeated, nobody is conquered, nobody is a victor, blah, blah. You started aiming the Igbo man again. If Igbo man, they go in 1970s, when I go carry spare, they follow him for back. Every election that comes and go, Igbo man is the highest number everywhere in Nigeria. Still, no one make the step to that office. It don't happen now. See, a bag of beans, 200,000 is coming soon. To afford beans, when I go here, when you see the right thing, you must do it. Islamization, terror attack all over Nigeria. And they fear now. Now, beginning, this is just the beginning. You have given the man from Senegal and Gambia the authority, the honor to head Nigeria because of our go. Wait till you go chop. You won't follow justice. You won't dispense federal character in terms of federal appointment. You won't defend it. You allow Hausa man, Fulani man to appoint only. Oh, when I know go come out protest. Ordinary say Jonathan remove subsidy. The whole Nigeria catch fire. Even church, so-called church. Look how they call on ourselves church. Call on ourselves church when they insult Jesus. Church is the body of Christ Jesus. Not all this chick. When I supported evil. And today some person are telling us, say, mind what we say. Okay, nobody is minding what we say. When a truth is spoken, if a truth is being spoken, it's the right thing. Speak the truth and tell the world where they're getting it wrong. America is about to fight terrorists in the north. Everybody just stop hiding. Tribunal say, no, they sponsor terrorists. I don't know where them they. When Trump comes, allow Trump to do his work. Oh. Make nobody go pally with Trump to go do eye service. Trump must fight it to eat deep taproot. So that at least Sambisa Forest, the secrets of Sambisa Forest is very, very soon coming to be what? Unveiled. To unveil. When I go know the reason why the carry terrorists go position for Sambisa Forest, nobody they go there because something there. No only when I get sense. Almost sense too much now. Sense no problem where everybody they suffer self. Sambisa Forest, we are going to unveil it to know what is there. And all those like Rowa, all those inside Southern Kaduna that is as big as 5 times Kano State, Southern Kaduna alone. All these terrorists, they have their fortress, their camps there. Shooting gun anyhow. Nigerian soldiers then go turn their back. Nobody they shoot. No, knockout. If ordinary child in the southeastern Nigeria, soldier will go there, kill the person, kill his communities, set the whole houses ablaze because you are fighting Igbo man, it must surely come to you. America is coming. The way they targeted Somalia, they are coming to target northern Nigeria willy-nilly. They must go there. It's a must. By Office of Global Access, nobody. If you not give them base here, military base, or where they will be taken off or refilling their tank, they will do it on the air or near Sudan or coast of Gabon coast, or even we will give them chance in Igbo land. They will go there. On our excess is done too much. Tribalism and the religious division. That's why Nigeria could not excel. Look at ordinary Togo. If you go to Togo today, if say na Togo, about your go touch Natacha, camera go carry on because there is camera everywhere in Togo and Cotonou. When I want to change the money where they budget to buy all this CCTV at FCT, on thief the dollars. Now, Akpabio, everybody is mirroring it. Did Akpabio touch her? Did Akpabio how? Togolese, Togo there, camera there. Akpabio they for catch am say he touch Natacha. Where Natacha no like. He touch am. Una no one use that project because una they do evil, all of you. Evil men, bad X. See, let me tell you, America is coming. They are going to leave no stone unturned in the war against terrorism. ISWAP, Boko Haram, now somebody invite them from Middle East. We know be Mugu. Religion don't kill northern Nigeria. Now somebody go to discuss with Iran. That's why Iran sell all this terror platform into Nigeria. And you people are trying to dodge it because of connection with one kind Mbafo at the federal level. Time has come for all of you to give account of how terrorism come into being in the northern Nigeria.
Right, thank you so much, Raphael Mbechi. That was explosive contribution by Raphael Mbechi. We appreciate all the viewers for contributing this morning. So thank you to you. That was a great one, All right, we'll be meeting on Monday again. Yeah, for another interesting edition of the program. Michael Adekunle is signing out. But before doing that, please subscribe on the channel. If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe on the channel. Very, very important. Subscribe. Also, comment after this live broadcast. If you're watching the program after the live broadcast, please comment in the comment section. Also, tell your loved ones, tell your friends about City Stand. Share it to them. Propagate the news. We appreciate that as well. All right, to all the viewers. I can't read it now. My phone has my phone is off for now. That's rather for you, in which very, very explosive analysis. But it's one of those things. So we need to go. I would have called your names in the comment section, but I won't have the right to do it this morning because of what happened. Thank you so much, all the viewers. We'll see you on Monday. God bless you.
So why you don't start? Why